the week, bringing you the best in internet radio with music, live DJs, talk shows, teen summits, live seminars, and more. So meet us in the V Lounge and become part of the Stbrn family. We are She's the Boss Radio Network. Boss equals business owners, steadfast and strong. Strong. Strong.
What's good? What's good? Yours truly, D Mecca, representing She's the Boss Radio. This is Indie Artist Showcase with yours truly, D Mecca, and my host, Janique. We gonna say Gonzalez? Okay, we can say that. Janique Gonzalez, and our special guest back for her second time is Maribel Mejia. God dang! I knew I was gonna mess that up somehow, some way, somehow. Yeah, but anyway, I know everybody's tuning in for Soul Rebel. She had an emergency at the last minute, so actually, they both was gonna be here, Maribel and Soul Rebel, but like I said, she had an emergency, so she gets the pass this week, and. Next week we'll see if we can get her in here. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to my co-host Janique. Should be. Hold up. Oh Lord, don't tell me this thing acting up. Yours says what?
Hello?
2, right? 3.
3.
Yours is 2.
3.
Yours is 3. Yours is 2. Excuse us, I know we sound an amateur, but I've been doing a lot of running around. Okay, so now you're both on.
Hello.
There we go. All right. Alrighty then.
Right. Hello, New York. This is Janique Gonzalez. So, Maribel Mejia. Oh my God.
You got it right.
Yeah, I got that Spanish flavor in there. Yeah, definitely.
She's fired.
You're Latina, I'm imagining?
Yes.
Where? Puerto Rican, Dominican?
No, I'm Dominican.
Really?
Yep.
All right. Well, Latina.
Oh,
right.
Lord.
Same town. Same country. Awesome. I love it. I've always loved discovering Dominican Latina artists. It's
You're Dominican too?
I am Dominican. Got a lot of Dominican history. I'm first American born here in New York. Are you
Where
as well?
from? Yeah,
Rican,
no,
Dominican.
I was born and raised here in
Really?
Washington Heights.
Me
actually.
too.
All
Born and
right.
raised in Washington Heights.
What street?
Same
town.
Well, 157 Broadway, a 10-story building.
All right, 174th and St. Nicholas, next to Incarnation.
I know what all that is because I went to St. Elizabeth.
I went to
So-
Incarnation.
Yeah, so
Class of 19-something.
we don't want to mention how long ago, our age, but yeah, I saw some of your work and I'm just amazed. I'm always blown away by, like I said, Latina artists just come on. It's like, wow, I really love your graphic
Thank
arts.
you. Thank you.
It's graffiti art, right? But like, let's call it graphic art.
It's sort of, not really, it's sort of esoteric, I guess. The word, I don't know how to describe it. It's sort of like whatever goes. If I put paint on canvas, or I could pick up a paper bag, make art, paste it on canvas. I don't think there's a name for it.
Your expression
Right.
is on canvas. You can see that it looks,
Thank you.
again, blown away. I love
Thank you.
art. So when I saw that yesterday, Three Stooges, love
Yeah.
Three Stooges. I grew up watching Three Stooges on Saturday nights.
Oh boy,
Black and
people
white
love
was, yeah. Give you a little idea how old we probably are. I'm just amazed. It was so beautiful, sketched out. It was just lovely.
Thank you.
And I was wondering, your 925S, what inspired that?
What's 925S?
You had a painting on one of your websites, and it said titled 925S. And I was like, that's her
No
title?
idea.
I'm like, okay, that's Lice's title.
Was
I'd
that
like
on her
to know what that
personal-
title was all about.
Her personal website?
On her website, yeah.
925. Well, that's an interesting title, but I haven't titled anything like
It bugged
that.
me out. I saw The Wiz.
The
That brought me
Wiz,
back. I was like, wow, beautiful. beautiful. What medium did you actually use for
I
that?
actually used regular paper. I sketched it on that, and then I made copies over it, and then I made collages, and then I pasted it on glass, and then I painted over that.
Wow.
So it's on a frame within a frame.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
and-
ingenious. I really haven't seen art like that. You're displaying it. It's
Thank
beautiful.
you. Thank you. I think like if you have other problems in your life, you just pick up a pen or you pick up, well, not scissors, but a pen, paper, and you just like create whatever it is that you want to create and get those things out of your mind.
Definitely.
So anyone could become an artist.
You're absolutely
Yes.
right. I dabbled in show art, and I'm not a good artist,
But at
but
least you get lost in it, even in
You
the
do.
effort of making art.
and my professor she taught me so much, and it was just like, wow, I a renowned, profound, new appreciation for art.
It's great.
It is. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
What is the name of your website again?
I don't have a website yet.
So where'd you see it?
I googled her name, and it was like the second one there. I was like, wow.
I'm very active.
Yeah.
Hold up. You Googled her name?
I googled her name. Yup.
Yep, you spell it Mejia and you pronounce it Mejia.
Mejia. Definitely.
So you know he's
Mejia.
acting up because his mama is here,
Oh.
and you basically, I guess you his new boo. So
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
so he's gonna act a fool today.
He's like, what? Double the trouble for me.
What? We want? I put a stool there for you in case you want to.
Yeah, you might want to ask some questions.
Okay.
You want to conduct the interview, right?
It's the Sir Show. Sir Mix-a-Lot.
You said.
So- I actually wanted to ask you, for your pieces, what inspires you?
What inspires me? So, most of the pieces that have celebrities on them, can't even talk. Some of the celebrities that I paint are normally from a show that I go and do, like a live painting show at Dinner on Ludlow, sponsored by Collage New York City, and it's curated by Stbrn Mundo. So every Tuesday night they have like different themes. So we'll have like 15 different artists that go with their own perspective or their own mediums, and we all draw at the same time from like 7 p.m. to like midnight. And
Wow.
that's where their celebrity paintings come in from, yeah.
That sounds awesome. It
Yeah,
sounds like such
it's
a great event.
place to just go and chill out. It's on a rooftop in the Lower East
Nice.
Side. Yep.
Got the ambience of the city's
Yes.
backdrop. Wow.
Music, great music, live DJs. It's great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Where'd you go to? This website here?
Yes.
Oh, the art battles.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I'm looking for
Oh,
Elvis.
Daryl, yep.
Elvis Presley.
Love Elvis.
Wiz.
The Wiz,
Three Stooges.
Virgin Mary. My mother
See?
loves that one. She
Line
loves that one.
25S.
Oh, I don't know.
I
Maybe
was
that was
like-
an automatic title that they added to it on the website. 'Cause
Wow.
that's East 106th Street, 116th Street, and 3rd Avenue. All those browns.
Wow, on the
You'll
east
be able
side?
to go and actually see that. And this one is just.
It actually
the way I was
looks like
feeling it.
little bits and pieces of even Washington Heights.
Yeah.
some
we
areas
all
that are
kinda
really
look alike,
hidden.
right? This,
Yeah.
This neighborhood has so many structures that look the same.
It does. You'd be amazed. I had actually seen an article where a lot of these buildings are beautiful in the backyard. It's an oasis. You don't even know
I
that's in Washington
know.
Heights, and I'm in shock every time I hear about it.
I went
Beautiful.
to visit someone yesterday. He had like a duplex with a spiral stairway to the second floor. He had a rooftop. I was like, this exists in Harlem. I'm like, oh my God, here I am living in like my little artist shoebox.
Yes. It's beautiful.
Okay, see? See the picture there with your little fuzzball?
Yeah, he passed away, unfortunately. I have a new fuzzball now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sorry
it's
to hear that.
buttons.
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 That's buttons?
Yeah, that's Buttons. I have a
Okay.
new cat. Her name is Aphrodite.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
She's a rescue kitty.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear you. My daughters have
Yeah.
rescued kitties. They've rescued 3, and one has been pregnant twice.
Oh no.
Oh my God, yes.
That's really bad for cats, I hear. You could get cancer if you have too many litters.
Really? I think she was
Yeah.
just a teenager, and then
She just went on and on. And
It
on.
did. I mean, the thing was, we actually, when they rescued her, she was already pregnant. We didn't know.
Oh.
And then we were like, is she getting kind of fat? Or is it me? And then next thing we know, we hear something like, "Ee, ee, so cute." It's like, what is that? Oh, it was beautiful.
And have you seen what they do, like when all the kittens are born?
The first time I didn't, but the second time we were just like ready. We knew something was going on, and then she just one day comes up to me in the morning and goes, meow, like this aggressive meow. Looks at me like, help me. I'm looking at her like, I don't know what to tell you. I can't speak cat. So she runs off and lays down, and then within 45 minutes I hear these meow. So I ran. Oh my God, one little kitten, and then I sat there and we videotaped it. It's
Yeah.
it's vivid. It's just like ooh.
What are you doing?
Oh Lord,
it's
thank
like watching
God.
a vampire movie.
It is because for people who don't know about cats, and when they give birth, they eat the afterbirth, and then they eat the sack and the whole entire thing, and it's like totally, it's kind of gross, but it's like wow, nature.
Because I've seen human afterbirth, and that remind me of Alien. So don't talk about cats eating theirs.
I see it. I hear it's something
better
to say.
them than us picking it up. Go ahead.
Yeah.
That's why we got vacuum cleaners and mops.
I would not want that in my vacuum cleaner.
No, you don't understand. I mean, I literally sat there for like an hour watching the process of the last kitten, the last kitten come out, and then I'm like, okay, what you gonna do? My daughter's like, let's go get some towels and clean her up. When we got back and really prepared, that cat was clean. I was just like, what?
Spick and span.
Oh Lord!
Like
I am like
was
even
there.
more disgusted with this cat. I'm like, when can we start giving it away?
Well, good thing humans don't do that, because
Yes.
I doubt if I want to kiss my woman after that. I'd be like, listen, breath mints, we got some scope, we got some Listerine. Matter of fact, gargle with some bleach, because I don't know.
It is. Oh my
Your
God.
partner doing some stuff like that. You're like, what is going on?
I mean, I think we're gonna have to thank God that we can't go that way right now. You know what I mean?
Now that'll inspire a great painting. That would be very gory, having someone just like
Cat people.
Knock yourself out. I'm good. I'm good to go. Okay, cool. So so now you're back for more. You're back, and I see you brought some work, and we actually going to get to the work when we come back from this little station ID, and definitely glad to have you back.
Thank you for having me back. I mean, Soul is doing what you gotta do, but
yeah, I can't get mad. I was a little upset, but then it's like, no, I understand. We got to do what we got to do.
yeah, I've been hitting her up all day, and when I didn't hear back, I was like,
Yeah. So
be around.
with that being said, we'll be back right after these messages.
Boss Radio Network. We are on 24 hours, 7 days a week, bringing you the best in internet radio with music, live DJs, talk shows, teen summits, live seminars, and more. So meet us in the B Lounge and become part of the Stbrn family. We are She's the Boss Radio Network. Boss equals business owners, steadfast and strong. Strong.
Yeah, that is so.
Thank you. That's
Wow.
Little Louie's wife.
Who?
Little Louie Vega. Nene Vega. She's a DJ.
I know. I
And
remember
we're
Little
back.
Zoe Vega. Oh
Well,
my
his
God.
wife. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. We're back.
Awesome.
All right. Hello.
Excellent.
Hello.
Super.
So we're back with yours truly, D Mecca, in the Artist Showcase on She's the Boss Radio with your host, Janique, and our guest, Maribel Mejia.
Mejia.
Here, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it.
Mejia.
We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. I'm gonna have to marry her so I can actually keep the name, so I'll
Spray
know what
water
I'm
in your face every time you say it wrong.
Ooh. Right. Okay. Yeah. That'll definitely get you to say it right. We're back. So let's continue. And I see this time she brought back some more serious pieces, and
Which one
let's
would
talk
you
about
like to
it.
see first?
Oh, she.
Your favorite.
My favorite.
I want to see your
I don't
favorite
know.
first. Your best.
Well, the
what
one
you
I worked on this one really, really hard. I carved this one out, and this is like Little Louie Vega is one of my favorite DJs. But I think his wife is such a diva, and I think she's such a great, interesting piece for me to draw and sketch. So I did a wooden piece of her. I don't know if you'll be able to see it from here. But
Yes.
can you see it?
Yes. Yes. It's a delay between mine and what y'all see, but yes. Yes. We can
That's
see
a good
it.
shot.
So and this is what is her name?
Her name is Anane Vega.
Anane Vega.
Yeah.
So Louis, if you're listening, you might want to give Maribel a shout out. Come get this piece for her.
Yeah, I've been carrying her around for about 5 years.
Oh Lord, come on now. That makes a great anniversary present,
It
birthday
does.
present.
Oh, yeah.
And then like
get
that
you out of
effect, it has
jail
other art
present.
in the back of it.
It'll get them out of jail present. Bring that home. I got to speak up for my boys. And once again, let me big shout out to CEO, my boss, L. Berry, Lakita Berry in the building. Hi, boss.
Lakita.
We see you, and we saying hi. So yeah, and the piece itself. Obviously, you listen to house music.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right. Cool. That's what's up. Not to say that she wouldn't be cool if she didn't listen to it, but
House, hip hop, salsa, you name it, I'm in there.
okay, that's what's up.
Deepak Chopra.
Who?
Never mind.
So
Oh, you want to see more pieces? That's right. So then I got another JD piece from one of the nights that we were painting live at Dinner on the Low for a collage. And this is Jay-Z.
wow,
It is. And
Jigga.
what
J.
kind
Ho.
of medium did you use for this?
Acrylic, pen, shoe polish, whatever I found around the house.
Oh,
Sometimes when you run out of paint and you can't find a brush, you just pick up a pen and you fill in where you can.
I love to hear the process artists take to do their art,
Then
for their self-expression. I love it.
yeah, nothing can stop me.
Wow.
Especially if I'm sad or anything bad is going on, I'm in there painting. And then I did another Run DMC piece. I've done like 4 of them. I love painting them. So,
Yeah, see
Wow.
that was one. That's better than the one I did that I did your flyer for. Or is that the one from the flyer?
That's the one from the flyer.
It is. Okay. Oh, well, it's in person now, so yes, it does look.
And how long did it take you to paint this piece?
That piece, it took me about 2 days.
Wow.
Yeah. 2 days for that.
I love the detailing, the shading,
Thank you.
the light. Wow.
Then there's Jimi Hendrix and a little mini thing. That was for a little contest.
That is so adorable. I love the sideline as well. The decoration around it too as well. Wow.
Are your pieces for sale?
Yes, they are. You want to buy one?
Sure.
All right.
I might have to buy the Miss Lula Vega.
Okay.
Because I actually know him, so it's like, yeah, bro. Remember that time when I asked you for a certain soul record that you said you wasn't putting out, but yeah, see, I use that painting as a blackmail piece.
There you go.
But I'm like,
Maybe I should draw him in the back.
Nah,
That's
that was
an idea.
nah. He'd be like, nah. He got too many pictures of himself.
I know.
But that one, I'd be like, hey, don't you need a get out of jail card when you come home late?
I think he's pretty good for the most part.
Oh yeah. They're
always
good.
together.
They're good.
That's
Yeah,
good.
they're good.
And they're so popular that if you see him,
You see
they're
her.
gonna report it, whatever they say. You know what I saw, blah 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 blah. You know.
Yeah. Okay. That's
So
what's
then,
up.
going back to the Latin flavor, I did a rendition of La Lupe. I don't know if you guys.
Who's that?
La
La
Lupe.
Lupe.
I don't.
Gigi. No?
Nah, you got me on that
Cuban
one.
salsa singer. She used to, with the drummer, Tito Puentes.
Oh.
R.I.P.
Is she's no longer with us, or?
And she's not with us anymore. She passed away in the 90s.
Oh.
But she was a great Cuban singer
Okay.
with a lot of flavor.
Wow. That's what's up.
And I believe you saw this one already. This is Nina Simone and her band.
Yes.
Wow.
This is a painting. This is just a print, but I have the painting is going to be on display for the Nina Simone documentary taking place in October, mid-October.
Really? I love
Oh.
Nina Simone.
Yeah.
Read the comment
Oh.
that's in the
You
on
want
the
me to
TV.
give
On the
you-
TV.
On the TV. Wait, hold on. Oh, you need a painting for the studio? No problem. Just let me know which one. Which one?
Okay.
And then I don't know if you guys want the information for the Nina Simone
Of course.
documentary.
Always.
Of course.
All right. So October 16th through the 22nd at AMC Empire Theater on 42nd Street. There's going to be a talk back with the filmmakers from October 16th through the 18th. There's tickets available for that showing. If you need further information, it's on amazingnina.com. And then the official film after party is at BB King's with Sam Wayman and the Magic Band, which is actually the brother of Nina Simone and the longtime band member.
Wow.
Then we're going to have an opening reception of the amazing Nina Simone definition of an artist at Miles Gallery at 103 Allen Street. And it's going to be curated by the writer and the director of the film, Jeff L. Lieberman. So artwork will be displayed and open to the public October 16th through the 18th from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Okay.
For further information, you can go to amazingnina.com.
Amazing.
And they have a book on Facebook as well. I mean, a page on Facebook.
There you go.
Yep.
That's what's up.
Yep.
So
Very excited about it.
It sounds very exciting. I love Nina
Yeah.
Simone. I just saw her documentary. I was blown away.
I haven't seen one
Her
yet.
story, blown away. Blown away. I love to hear about how artists become who they are.
Yeah.
What their struggles were, how they got there,
Yep.
you know, what they were thinking, what was going on. Not only environment and conditioning, but their parents, their views, and how they were brought up.
Yes. What
But-
brought us to that point, right?
Yes, I know she was a classical pianist, and that's how she began. Beautiful, beautiful. There wasn't anything she couldn't play,
I know.
and how she came up with her own style is just amazing.
Yeah. I mean, even her personal life, her civil rights movement, everything she's done
Yes.
for. Yeah,
I mean, after a
everything
time it was a
wonderful.
little extreme, but we get the point.
I know, yeah. I mean, none of us are really normal, and I would say that artists that's why they embellish the art, like to be lost in another world, because
Yes.
sometimes, the world that we live in with, like, I guess with the regular people in quotes, is just a little overwhelming sometimes. That we need to get lost either in our music, in our art, in poetry, whatever it is.
Thank God for getting lost, right?
Yes.
I love it.
and you have a poster from the thing too, right? Yeah.
Thank you for reminding me. I almost
Yeah.
forgot.
Let's show that too. So people, if you're listening or if you're watching, don't forget you can call in at 443-552-5180 if you have a question for Marivelle, or if you have a question for Janique, because she's about to get fired.
Oh, all right, Daryl.
Yeah.
No cupcakes.
No thank you. That's why you get fired, because there's no
You
cupcakes.
should send them
Put
YouTube
it.
movies of cats having cats.
Cats
Sure.
having cats.
Ooh, yes. Watch the whole entire process
Lord.
from beginning to end.
No, thank you. I'm
The
good.
miracle of life.
Okay,
Sea
okay.
lion.
She's hired. All right. She ain't fired. We're gonna keep
Miracle
her.
of life.
Yeah. But yeah, that's I like that. I definitely like that. The amazing Nina Simone. So don't forget, I would say call us and get tickets, but we ain't got no tickets to give you. But you can still call in If you got a question, like I said, for Maribel and Janique, it's 443-552-5180. We'll call in. Why not? Anything else? Let's see.
We're reading horoscopes too.
Horoscope.
Ooh.
Oh.
Speaking of, what sign are you?
Pisces.
Oh,
Nice.
that's why I like her.
Yeah,
Oh, you
I'm
like
3-3.
I'm an
So
Aquarius.
everything I do is 3-3.
What are you?
Read this.
Massage.
Okay.
Ooh. What day?
December 6th.
Oh wow. I don't know if that's Sagittarius and Pisces.
Well-
You guys call it out like
Well,
bam.
you know what I've discovered? That my father's an Aquarius and we don't get along. But my grandmother's an Aquarius and I love her to death. And I could do no wrong in her eyes.
Aw,
Which is cute, but I'm like, okay, so what was it?
maybe it's the male.
Probably. Probably. I'm a
She likes me.
going Sag.
She likes me.
I do. I like
you
everybody.
Yeah. When's your father's birthday?
January 25th.
Oh, I'm February Aquarian.
Really?
So
My brother's February Aquarius, and I get along great with my brother. It's just him. I get along with just about everybody.
Maybe we were born under the moon sign.
It might be that I'm just a mellow kind of girl, I chill. I'm not argumentative. And he doesn't like that.
Yeah, he's like, no, I'm
No.
gonna wild you out.
Yes, exactly. He wants to mold me into something he wants, and I'm like, no, man, chill. Let me be the person I am.
Let me be a Sagittarius.
Yeah, I'm, poetic, like the mystical creature that we are.
All right.
So, yeah, just let me be, man. I would have thought he had high expectations for me.
You should write a poetry about him.
I did. Oh my God.
Oh, you did? There you
I
go.
did. I was a poet. Well, I guess technically I still am. I dabble every once in a while.
Okay.
Yeah, it's dark poetry.
You better repent.
Dark poetry. But I'm the one that, the Buddha saying, the only one who can stop your own suffrage is you. So,
Your thoughts create your life.
I stop my own suffering and I don't talk to my dad.
There you go.
So happy.
Elimination.
Yes. If all else fails,
Yeah.
elimination, which is good. It's good. Fine. Super. It's tranquil. It's one of those people like, you want to argue, bro? Go in that corner and look in the mirror. Have fun. That should be you, man. Go ahead, do you.
Well, with that being said, we're going to take another quick break.
No.
Yeah, somebody got to pay the bills because I can't afford them. We'll be right back right after these messages.
So, what part of
Bored with the traditional wedding, birthday, or special occasion celebrations? Do you feel like you just don't want all of the pressure of coordinating your own event? Do your friends all seem to become professional event planners for your memorable moments? Are you thinking of getting engaged and want a romantic way of doing it? Let us design it for you. Pictures are worth 1,000 words. Let our photographers help you to make a statement. Want to make an impression with a beautiful arrangement? Speak with our floral designers. Zeal Enterprises, an all-inclusive event management company that provides complete consulting and coordinating services for weddings, anniversaries, reunions, theme and birthday parties, festivals, conventions, and conferences. Our team of professionals are excited to work with you. Call today, 866-494-5945, or go online to www.zealbnr.com to begin designing your event. Remember, in everything you do, do it with zeal.
Wow. In Florida.
In Dominican Republic.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's the vice president, and then another one cousin from Pfizer,
Okay.
Pfizer,
The pharmaceutical.
yeah, DR. I'm like, what?
Do they get paid in dollars? Do they get paid in dollars?
They get paid. I'm not sure, but I know they get the perks. My mom told me about perks.
getting higher. It's hard to buy. Unemployment on the rise. Gasoline issue filled with lies. Rent being paid late. Rent being paid late. Rent being paid late. Late. Rent unemployment. Late. Rent unemployment on the rise. Gasoline issue filled with lies. Rent being paid late. Let the dollar circulate. Let the dollar circulate.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, me just with acrylic and marker. I totally forgot about that. Really?
Interest rates going up. Seems like nobody above. Meat prices up to stay. Utilities are on their way. Airlines are running late. Please. Let the dollar circulate. Let the dollar circulate. Let the dollar.
Yeah.
Dollar, 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 dollar.
Yep, and we're back. Yours truly, D Mecca. She's a Boss Radio. Indie Artist Showcase. Maribel Mejia. Stop playing. Okay. All right, yeah, okay. You know, I deserve a little. Yeah, I need a little of that. Okay, we got it right. Yeah. You know, tell me about it.
He did, he did good. He didn't reach the third strike.
Okay, yeah, I don't do 3 strikes.
This was the
Yeah, I can't.
second day. Well, I'm here. I'm
Okay.
keeping count.
And we got my host, Janique. You can call her Janique. I don't go through all the last names, but that's Janique. Look,
Whatever you feel comfortable with, darling.
Huh?
Goddess, adorable, whatever
Goddess.
you like.
Okay, Janique Goddess. Goddess Janique. Okay, we do that. I do have a question for Maribel. What do you think about the artists of today? Yeah. Is that to you I guess a turn off, more of a turn on, or it's okay?
For example, I went to a show for Hoxie, pin-up girls, and they made it very modern. They added like sneakers to the pin-up girls and a boombox and the paintings and tattoos, and she's wearing like a tiger print bikini. I'm like, I've never seen a pin-up girl with a boombox and some Nike sneakers. I'm like, that's creative, that's edgy, that's like risky.
That is.
Right?
It is wonderful.
It's like you're mixing up the 40s and the 50s or something from,
Okay,
from the
slash
80s.
revamping.
Right, that's the
That
word.
Okay.
You know, that's just one of the examples.
Okay. Well, see, there we go. Janique?
So, what do you have coming up next? Any new pieces coming up? Art exhibits?
The only one that's coming up right now is Nina Simone, and then after that, I don't know. I usually play it by ear.
Play it by ear.
Yeah, but every 2 months something always comes up. So this will allow me some time to like get my canvases together. You know, maybe gesso it up, start prepping, and see what's in store for me. I'm not sure.
You know, I had a question for you. Oh my God, it's on the tip of my tongue, and I hate when that happens, don't you? When did you realize that that was your calling? That art is your passion, your life, your love, your death, what is it, sun, your stars?
It's funny you say that. I remember I was like maybe like 4 years old. My mother had this really old, well, maybe it was old at the time, but it was this furniture with like velvet on it. And then she put plastic on it, right? And I remember taking like one of those big pens and just tracing the paisley of the velvet fabric over the plastic. The whole entire furniture. I don't know what happened, like what my mother was doing, because I was the only child for like 11 years. So I don't know what she was doing, but I know it was so much fun to have that pen just glide over that plastic, and I could like draw over it. I was just lost. When my mother came out and she saw that, I got the biggest spanking of my life.
Wow.
But then I did it again.
That was, you knew. Okay,
Alrighty.
That's
like
how
doing
I
it.
knew. It's like, this is better than Barbies. This is better than Ken dolls and anything else you could give me. It's like, give me a pen. Just give me a pen.
What kind of inspiration, or what can you tell our young artists? And I'm talking about really young, because I'll be honest with you, I have a teenager dabbles in art, loves to draw. Sometimes I'm in all the things that she does, and I just keep telling her to keep doing more, keep drawing,
Right,
keep drawing.
keep doing it.
And I keep telling her, yeah, you need to go to the art exhibits, look around,
Yeah.
talk to people, get different ideas. So what kind of inspiration words would you have for them?
If she's reluctant to go, I would probably say go online and look at different things and see what people are coming up with. If she loves all that, then definitely go to all the different museums all across New York, in Brooklyn, in the Bronx, all the boroughs, even Staten Island, all these beautiful different museums.
That's true, because now I hear they're trying to open up certain museums now in the Bronx.
Yeah.
Which is,
And Queens has a huge one too.
Queens has a lot of a lot of museums, but Bronx never really had a museum per se. They have the Bronx Zoo, certain things, but museum,
Botanical Gardens.
Yes, I'm so happy that we're
Yeah.
actually getting, an art studio out there, so the new people, new generation can actually start with their own art piece. And I hear
Yes.
it's also, it has a program in there where they're letting young artists from the neighborhood come in, explore,
Oh,
they're
that's
having
beautiful.
classes. It's beautiful. I'm just like, wow, definitely the Bronx needs something like that.
Yes.
More inspiration to help certain areas.
Everyone needs to be exposed.
Yes.
I mean, sometimes you don't know. I told D-Mega last week that I used to fail almost all my classes in college. When I first started my first semester, I got Fs in all of my classes. I had to start all over again. And then when I started drawing my notes, that's when I realized this is what I need to do. I need to draw my notes. Because if I wrote my notes, I wouldn't remember, or I couldn't use it. I couldn't remember if I took the exam. But if I drew it, I would remember the drawing, and I'd be able to explain it in the test.
It's your own method of learning. That's
Yes.
great.
So some students don't know that yet. You need to maybe I can. Maybe let me try drawing. Maybe I'll get a better grade. And if that doesn't work, they could try another avenue.
Absolutely.
But at least you're trying different things in order to learn.
So was
and
art your
remember.
major in college?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. I went to school for 20 years,
Really?
working part-time.
Girl, you don't look that.
Yeah.
You don't look that old. You don't look that old. You don't, girl. You look
Yeah,
really good.
thank
You're really young.
But I never gave up. I just went to school, and I was like, I don't care. I worked full-time. I worked part-time. I quit. I went to school full-time, and then finally I finished, and it was all for the sake of art. So I refused to let this dream go.
I hear
If
you.
you have this
Definitely.
dream about
I'm
art, just keep
always
on.
encouraging. A lot of other people who are artists fail, continue, get up. And I've encountered a couple of people who are inspiring artists. Like, they want to quit. I'm like, no, get up. Look, do better, faster, more. Think
Yeah.
outside the box. or they will like sketch something and go, oh, it's horrible. No,
It's not about it looking perfect.
Exactly.
It's not about that.
Unfortunately,
That's how
the
it started. It's
society.
a mentality that I had when I first started getting into like the technicality of it when I went to college. I mean, but it doesn't have to look like, it's your expression, it's your penmanship.
Exactly.
No one else has that. No one
Exactly.
else
It's like
signs
your
like you.
fingerprint
Yes.
for that piece.
Yes.
Beautiful.
You know, I saw a piece by one of my friends, Monet, and he drew Marilyn Monroe, and it's his own style. It's not like, oh, that's exactly like Marilyn Monroe, but it's sort of like it's a cartoon, but you could tell that it's her, and you can still feel the essence of Marilyn Monroe, her sexiness, and it was there. That's what I look for when I see art. I want to feel something. I don't want to just see the technicality in it.
Definitely.
You know, yeah. And sometimes you just play music. It could be organic music. It could be hip hop. Whatever inspires you. You pick up a pencil and just doodle. Just warm up your hands. Stretch your hands. You know, warm them up. Pull your fingers. You know, and then just go ahead and do
Grab and
whatever.
go, right?
And then you draw your stuff. You know, first you start your draft and you just go on. It's like writing an essay. First
is.
You write a draft and then you go
course.
on.
Wow. I love.
So anyone listening out there, if they feel the pressure of getting it right, technicality-wise, it's just go ahead and just draw.
Have you ever been to the museum on 155th and Broadway?
I have not. What's the name of it?
Every once in a while, I'm not absolutely positive because I know the two back buildings. I know
At
one is
Hostos?
the Hispanic Museum of America, which a lot of Goya. I love going in there. I think they're renovating right now. And then there's
Goya.
the Museum of Letters and Numbers.
I've never been there.
Yeah, the history of money. It was, and the first credit card, which I was blown away.
Is there a picture of the Rockefellers there?
There is a picture of the Rockefellers
I
there.
had it.
There is the picture of
Yeah.
like, I think it was like a Sears credit card or some kind of department store back then that was really, really big, but it's ironic
go
how
ahead.
they tried to have a credit card and unfortunately it didn't work out because they couldn't keep tabs on people to get their money. So they went under.
Hey.
And then
I should have had a
Mastercard,
Sears
Visa.
credit card. Be like, yes.
But further down into there's two back buildings, and what they have is gallery exhibits every once in a while. It's very rare. I literally have to walk in there, see if it's open, walk in and go, oh my God, yes, there's something here. And there was an Argentinian artist who drew this one nun, like 300 times. Each one different from the last, but almost all of them the exact same.
Beautiful.
It was still the same woman in the same habit, facing the same direction, but each and every one of them was
Sort of like an animation film, but each you could get to see the stills.
Yeah, but she wasn't really
Storyboard.
moving or anything. It was just the same pose over and over again. Like slight differences. I was in shock. I was
I'm
like,
thinking
wow.
like if you took a picture of each one, she'd probably be slightly moving.
It'd be one of those
Right.
jumpy ones.
Yeah.
Just like,
Yep.
yeah. But it was just amazing. I'm like, wow, everything from top to bottom, everything was this one
See, you're
painting
giving me
of this one
ideas.
woman.
Now you're giving me ideas for the next show.
I was just thinking this guy had a nun obsession.
Yeah.
But it was just like, it just made me think, like, what was this process of sitting there? Why would you do the same person over and over and over and over and over and over again?
See that repetitive stuff.
Yeah.
It really works sometimes.
And it was like maybe 1 out of 100, slightly different shade of red. I think the painting was like her in a red habit, slightly different shade of red. Slightly, so slightly it's like you really have to pay attention. It's like,
Yeah.
whoa, they're counting going, there's 3 different. So that might have been a message in his art as well.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
no pamphlets, man.
Yeah, maybe confession. Like every time he went to confession, she was, I don't know.
This is weird.
You're inspiring me. I definitely
It
want to
is.
get like 20 canvases now.
I
and see
try.
what character I'm going to put there. Maybe I'll put D-Mecca.
You know, I can see
I'll take
Mecca in that Warhol thing, different colors,
Right?
each panel.
Oh,
Definitely.
And instead of like his finger in one of the poses, it could be like a microphone.
see, boss. There you go. Then we can put that on the
One
wall.
with headphones on.
Yeah, we can put that.
Yeah.
We can put that on the wall, and she's the boss.
One bare chested.
And then like a caption,
Biking
trying to, a caption right on top, trying to
Yeah,
say
bare
Mejia.
chested. I don't know about that right there, but we gonna come back to that, and right after the break, we're gonna take our last break, and then we'll talk more about it. All right.
This is the official She's the Boss Radio Network. We're online 24/7. 24/7. You're listening to the hottest internet station. She's the Boss Radio Network.
Estamos en la resolución de desafiar definitivamente toda esa tiranía.
Now all of my friends told me about how you laughed and you bragged and you...
Aquí yo estoy preparada y hecha. Cuando llegué no me recuerdo la fecha. Nueva York, la ciudad tan grande y fría. Vengo pa' comer en la casa de mi tía. Todos los días pa' la escuela pública. Muchas clases, diferente música. Cuando quieres ven visite por acá. Mucha gente que se ha ido llorará. Un día vamos a vernos, ojalá. Chócame en los dedos, que se oiga el mundo entero. Sé que a ti te gusta lo que tiene mi caramelo. Ven, consigue. Si no tienes papeles te persigue. Escucha, aquí estamos todos en la lucha. Pa' todas las chicas del can, todas las chicas del can. Boricua, dominicana, de la gran manzana. Si no te gusta, no te viste, ¿por qué no va? Soy del mundo y lenguaje, no fui yo que compré el pasaje, pero aquí estoy. La calle no es de oro, pero nos gusta el coro. Esto es pa' mi gente que todos son tesoros. La piscina High Bridge, uptown where I live. The Bronx, the Heights, we had to fight for freedom. Too light to be black, too black to be Spanish. Contradictions of life, yo, living on this planet. All we need is love and a little understanding. All we need is love and a little understanding.
Burning till my lungs hurt, blood, sweat, working some tears. I've been working for years now. Everybody know the name Cheers, we be getting it in. 4-finger ring raps, putting up wins begin. Every choice a chess move, you don't wanna test, dude. I ain't in the best mood, ain't no room for rest, cause this is not a restroom. Moving at the speed of light. Life is full of contradictions, like you know you wrong, but it feels so right. Might be making dollars, but it isn't making sense. Cruising clueless where you going, cause you don't know where we went. And you never got the message, cause the message wasn't sent. No, the message wasn't sent. Represent, represent, we still tripping in the trap. While most of these other rappers going gonzo when they rap. Telling tall tales on the track. When fact is fiction, fiction is fact. So where you at?
La calle no es de oro, pero nos gusta el coro. Esto es pa' mi gente que todos son tesoros. La piscina High Bridge, uptown where I live. The Bronx, the Heights, we had to fight for freedom. Too light to be black, too black to be Spanish. Contradictions of life, yo, living on this planet. All we need is love and a little understanding. All we need is love and a little understanding. Vamos a buscar la verdad, aunque no está cerca.
Power to the people.
Despierta.
Wake up, now or never. I know you've seen it all, but we could do it better, yeah. We could do it better.
Corre, corre camino, pronto llega el destino. Mata a los enemigos, que cuando caen nos fuimos.
You ain't never catching us, dollar van, train or a bus. No, there's nothing to discuss. It's the sound of the city where survival is a must. Always in a rush, and there's no one you could trust. No one you could trust.
Con nadie confíe, salva lo que consigue. Todo pa' tu gente, lo demás no le de mente. Pa'lante, pa'l frente, todos estamos presentes. 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 La calle no es de oro, pero nos gusta el coro. Esto es pa' mi gente que todos son tesoros. La piscina High Bridge, uptown where I live. The Bronx, the Heights, we had to fight for freedom. Too light to be black, too black to be Spanish. Contradictions of life, yo, living on this planet. All we need is love and a little understanding. All we need is love and a little understanding.
Once again, we're back. Sorry. Yours truly, D Mecca. Indie Artist Showcase with Marvel Mejia. See, I told you I messed that up again. Mejia. Oh, Mejia. Okay. All right. And with my host, with the most, Janique, with a Y. And quick public service announcement. Anyone out there that you know that's independent artist, whether it be art, whether it be song and dance, and they're looking for a platform, to come and showcase their work, their art, their sweat and tears, hit us up at info@shestheboss.com. You can send us your work in if you have music, and you can also come and be a guest on the show. So that's how we do here. So back to my ladies.
Well, welcome back.
Welcome back.
I gotta show you this because I was talking on
that right there. That voice you just did. Well, welcome back. That sounds like one of the midnight after dark shows.
Love After Dark.
Yeah.
Well, it is almost after dark. Daryl.
Welcome.
Almost.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, back to you.
So, I was gonna shout you out on that bag. I've been eyeing
totally
it since we
forgot
sat down.
to show
It is
it to you.
such a beautiful piece.
Thank you. This is Frida.
I love Frida Kahlo.
This is handmade. And
I like to
Like a
consider
little
Frida
tote
Kahlo
bag.
one of those women with extra oomph. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
The extra alpha oomph.
What I really, really like about her work is how she painted through all of her pain, her physical pain, whatever she was going through. That's what got her through. When She
Yes.
laid in the bed and had her canvas right over her face in order to make those portraits. That's why I enjoy her portraits. I'm like, I can feel it. I can totally feel what she's going through.
Definitely. It is such. I mean, a lot of people would think her stuff is self-destruction, disgusting, but it's so much more deeper than just what's there. It is.
It tells us a story. It keeps the observer entertained. Like, they want to see more. They want to ask questions.
Exactly. And thank God we know her history now so we can understand what the pain that she really felt.
And then once you leave this earth, that's what you leave behind. The
And
pictures
where
of
is
what
she from?
happened. Mexico.
Mexico. She was half German, half Mexican.
Well, them Germans get around, bro. I tell you.
Diego, her husband, was another great muralist
Yeah, he
and
was.
artist.
I'm actually love his style. It's almost simple.
Yeah.
But yet says so much in his simplicity and his shading. Oh my God, I love the light and dark
Yes.
contrast that he uses. It's just beautiful. Like there's this
Yeah.
one where it's a woman bent down over these humongous tulips. They're just so beautiful.
Wow.
Like I wanna buy some of those, but they don't sell them like that.
Yeah. They weren't too good as a couple, but,
True. But you know what? That's as artists say, creates the pain that makes me explore
There you
and
go.
be creative.
That's true.
I was gonna ask you who are your big inspirations like artists besides Frida Kahlo?
Who are my
How about like
inspirations?
new artists that you know of?
I haven't been researching any new artists. I've been sort of like keeping myself in a little cave in my house and trying to inspire myself. I try not to get too much influence from the outside. But I love cartoonists. I love some Stan Lee and like Marvel Comics and stuff like that.
You're telling me I grew up on that as well.
Yeah.
Big time. Yep.
Marvel. There you go.
Yeah.
But even new cartoonists nowadays, it's just like, I'll be honest with you. Some of the stuff now on the cartoons a little weird.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Some of it. I'm not saying all of it. I mean, I'm a big Seth MacFarlane fan. Huge Seth MacFarlane fan. I love this man.
Yes.
He-
Family Guy.
Family Guy,
yes.
American Dad. Even, I mean, the Live with Cleveland show. Like,
Yes.
It was still hilarious. Half the time I'm looking like, where the hell are you doing? And what on earth are you really thinking about that you came up with that skit?
Yes.
It's just, but his cartoons, it was also development. It was so good. I love it.
And I've been watching, I'm not sure who the artist is, which I really should know this, but Mike Tyson has a cartoon too.
Yes, I saw that 15-minute mini
Yes.
mystery. It's like almost like a Scooby-Doo type of thing.
And
but
the pigeon drives a van. Or
yes, I think his name. I think it's Adam Carolla or Norm Macdonald does the
there you go.
voice.
Yes,
It is. It's, oh my God, unbelievable.
Macdonald.
It is hilarious, and the things coming out. I love the little thing right afterwards, and Mike Tyson just says something, and I'm like, oh my God, are you really wearing the sweatsuit from the cartoon? Yes.
And he fights with his little jogging suit. It's
Yes, he
hilarious.
does. It is hilarious.
I'm gonna start drawing stuff like that. Watch, I'm gonna do some cartoons and paintings, and they're gonna
Do it,
like,
do it. Oh my God,
Yeah.
I love animation. I
Yeah.
love cartoons. How about you, Daryl? Like cartoons?
Of course. I grew up on cartoons, what is it? Grew up on Minute Mouse, Felix the Cat. Coming up for me was Gigantor. truthfully, if you don't know Gigantor, that means you're younger than me.
Yeah, we're younger than you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, whatever.
I faintly heard
Anyway, Gigantor was like first anime for me. It was anime. It was Japanese. He was like the first like humanoid robot. I mean, he was controlled by a remote control, but had Speed Racer.
Really?
You remember Speed Racer?
I remember Speed Racer.
Yeah.
Speed Racer.
I still call out Speed Racers all the time in the street. Hey, go,
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
I love Mighty Mouse.
Mighty Mouse.
I watched Betty Boo. Always loved Betty Boo.
And her little dog Pudgy.
Yes.
Little Pudgy.
Yeah. Peanuts.
Always a classic.
Yeah,
and they're coming out with a new movie now.
Wah, wah, wah.
Have you seen on Facebook someone has done them like in color, like they're black but they're more 3D-ish looking?
Charlie Brown?
Isn't it the new anime? I mean, there's a new there's a new movie coming out. It's called The Peanut Gang. It's called Peanut Movie.
Yeah, but they
show don't look like they're not flat. They're not.
They look like 3D-ish. Like
do.
You can actually reach out.
I gotta Google this stuff.
Yeah.
Because you know what it is? It's that like the Shrek. They look more animated. It's computer animation, but it's not
that's
not
awesome.
paper and it's not the old
them
fashioned.
And the Muppets, I love them.
I love the Muppets.
I know.
Have you
watching the Muppets?
Have you watched the new Muppets?
Yes.
Yeah.
How is it?
I'm upset.
I love the two little old men that sit in the balcony and
laugh.
They crack the jokes and insult everybody.
I know a lot of women that act like that.
I'm upset that Kermit and Piggy are not together completely.
Yeah, I don't know about
I'm
that.
upset.
Kermit and Miss
I don't like
Piggy.
this new Southern Piggy that he's running around with. I don't know what's going on.
You don't like the new chick?
No, I don't like the new chick.
Oh, Lord.
I like people to stay together for the long time.
He's gonna go hi-ya.
Yup, yes she will. And flip the hair.
Oh, Lord, the new Peanuts, yeah. Let's see if I can get them up here. Let's see. There's a trailer. Let's see the trailer. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yep. There it is.
His head is bigger than ever.
It's always big. He has to flip over on that head.
Wow, that's right.
Somersault.
You know what?
Kicking the football. Kicking the Lucy. You know how it goes.
I love Lucy.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's so cute. Did you know that Fergie from the Black Eyed Peas
used to be Lucy?
Yeah, that was her voice.
She was Lucy when she was a kid. Was the voice of Lucy?
Who?
Fergie from the Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yes, she was when she was a kid. She was when there was a Sunday cartoon. I think it was a Saturday morning cartoon. They had kids, and she was the voice of Lucy. That's how she got her big start.
Okay, that's right. Can't be. Look at that.
And I was trying to figure out about Smurfette. She was like a curse from Gargamel.
She was actually intended
to
entrap. She was supposed to be
spy of the Smurfs.
Yeah, she was supposed to be a spy for Gargamel and tell Gargamel where the Smurfs are. But I think she just fell in love with everybody, and everybody was so nice to her that it broke her spell, and she became blue. I can't believe you know the story.
See, you heard it. You heard it here first.
Come on,
you heard it here
100
first.
Smurfs.
The top secrets and everything on She's the Boss Radio.
And then they're French too. Come on.
What? She's French?
The Smurfs are actually a French cartoon.
Oh.
See, look at that. Look at that.
But then, if you really think about it, cartoons were never supposed to be for kids.
So they say. Yeah, that's true. I mean, because you look at back then the Tom and Jerry's that we come up on and what's his Foghorn Leghorn and
Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny was
Popeye.
The biggest.
Yeah, Popeye and all that. So, but the days is like really, and half of to me don't make no sense. Like what's it, Bob's Burgers?
Bob's Burgers. I watch that sometimes.
I watch it sometimes.
Yeah, not that often, but
I'm trying to get into it. Yeah. I mean, it's got a point to it. I
the
feel bad for the guys.
Funny.
I love the kids. Louise.
Yeah.
Louise is hilarious. I love Louise. Louise is like the alpha, even though she's the youngest.
With the little glasses.
Louise is the one with the bunny ears.
Yes. Yes, that's right.
Tina's the one with the glasses that kind of talks like a man, has a crush on her. That little girl is too hormonal. Have you watched Bob's Burgers? Really watched?
I've watched one or two, but it ain't no okay. It's not even for me to catch up on Hulu. I can't even. No.
Oh my God, Boondocks.
Oh man.
I love the Boondocks. They started and they have a new series.
He's so mad all the time.
Well,
But I understand it.
It's all subliminal and it's supposed to be a point of view of an intellectual child, which I
Yeah,
love.
I got into it when he was on the Daily News, and then
I
after.
did, and then it cut off. But when I
Yeah,
heard he got on cartoons, I was like, oh, I gotta watch it.
Yes. I remember him and his grandfather, and then every time I watch it, I'm like, this little boy is always like,
One is all totally gangster. I love it. It's like one side of America, and the other one's like, okay, what are you doing? The intellectual side of America.
Yeah.
And I love it. I mean, even though he has his intellectual insights and everything, he still F's up.
Yeah,
Just
and
like
the grandpa just
everybody else.
looks at him like, whatever.
And that what is it? The little one, everything in him is gay. If it ain't,
that's
if
gay.
he said you're gay, and it's like, why? he just loves saying it. It's
He
like,
does.
oh,
It just, oh my god,
man.
it's I love that cartoon. It's, I mean, not only entertaining, but it's also there's political
Information
insight in
knowledge,
there.
like, yeah.
Have you guys seen the one where that they talk about Malcolm X? I mean,
Martin Luther King?
Yes. And what if he had not died and went into a coma? And what he would say after a 35-year of waking up
what would
and
he
seeing
say?
society, it was just like, wow.
I don't know what he'd think about gay pride. I don't know what he would think about, like, everything that's going on right now that we've
We've evolved.
Everything's been such an improvement, and it's an equality for everyone. I wonder what he would say about all those things.
Well, I mean, I want
He's like, yeah,
I want to think that he's going to stay
together.
true to everything.
Everyone's loving each other.
Yeah, I'd like to think that he's, going, yes, no matter what, we're unity, love, peace.
Yeah. 'Cause it was so conservative back in the days that I don't know. I mean, he was fighting for one thing. He didn't know that all these things were to trickle down, and we had to fight for everything.
True.
For women's rights, a lot of things have changed. I think he'd be in awe.
He would be. I
Yeah,
think he'd have a
he'd be
lot to
really
say.
happy.
A few volumes of books
Yeah.
on do and don't do.
Yeah, he'd go online.
I mean, I think about it had me thinking maybe if he was alive, things would be a lot more different. More respect for everybody, for each other. Everyone's, no matter what, diversity, sex, whatever's going on, just more respect for human beings. Live and let live.
I wonder what his speech would be like.
I actually have the speech. Do you remember the speech that he gave on the Boondocks?
Oh, I had a dream, and then when he wakes up from the coma?
No, it was a speech on more of correcting people. It was a speech like, yeah, I could totally see him saying that. Like, he's so disappointed on a lot of people and the direction they've taken, as opposed to the fight that he did. The fight that he fought so hard so that we can have respect, and then you turn around and do something foolish. Though that's what the lecture was about, and it's like, oh my God, it's so true.
Maybe we need
I
people like
have
him.
it.
I can't think
Do
of
you?
someone like him.
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
It's like, wow.
Do we have anyone like Martin Luther King these days?
No.
Nah, too scared.
We don't.
Everybody's too scared.
They saw
To
what
be
happened
honest,
to
I mean,
him, maybe.
a lot of people.
I mean, in a way, I don't blame them. I mean, because the way the it's all government. Government, Big Brother spying in. They send in infiltrators and stuff like that. So, I mean, in a way, I don't blame them, because it's like, they really don't believe in dying for the cause anymore. Because that's what it was with Martin Luther King. He didn't fear dying for what he believed in. But today, here it is right here. Today's leaders are not willing to do that. We have Jesse Jackson, we have Al Sharpton, but ain't none of them out there really trying to die for this.
Yeah.
Not die for this. All lives matter.
Will you ignorant niggas please shut the hell up?
He just said what I think he said.
Is this it? This is what I got all those ass whoopings for? I had a dream once. It was a dream that little black boys and little black girls would drink from the river of prosperity, freed from the thirst of oppression. But lo and behold, some 4 decades later, what have I found but a bunch of trifling, shiftless, good-for-nothing niggas? And I know some of you don't want to hear me say that word,
is the ugliest word in the English language.
Yes, it is.
But that's what I see now, niggers. And you don't want to be a nigger, cause niggers are living contradictions. Niggers are full of unfulfilled ambitions. Niggers wax and wane. Niggers love to complain. Niggers love to hear themselves talk but hate to explain. Niggers love being another man's judge and jury. Niggers procrastinate until it's time to worry. Niggers love to be late. Niggers hate to hurry. Black entertainment television.
There you go.
Is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Michael Jackson is not a genre of music. I've seen what's around the corner. I've seen what's over the horizon. And I promise you niggas have nothing to celebrate. And no, I won't get there with you. I'm going to Canada.
I'm going to Canada.
He's going to Canada.
Sorry, boss. I had to play that.
Oh my goodness.
Even extended to Spanish men too. There's some out there.
Yeah. Yep.
But you know, I mean, with it today, that you know, I hate the divide that's amongst the minorities. Like, you know, I said this to one of my cousins the other day. I forgot where we were, but it was. Matter of fact, we was up on Amsterdam, and the young Latino brothers was out there, you know, calling each other the N-word and this, that, and the third. And he was like, and I was like, yo, dog, they don't know any better. Not that they don't want to know. They just, it's actually part of their vocabulary.
That's the way they talk now.
And that's the way it is. And I said, you know.
Yeah, it's like.
If you correct them, you're too old. That means you're from a different generation.
Yes, definitely.
Because it's like they're boys. Like that's the way they talk. They don't know what it means to us.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes the little ones, when I sit out here on the wall, they go through, hey, yo, my, and I sit like, oh, Lord.
It's like saying honey bunny. It's like saying sweetheart.
No, but that's, they, you know.
I know.
And it's the boys and the girls saying, that's like, really?
Yeah, and it kills me when I see these little boys, like blonde, blue eyes. Like, what?
Yeah.
Did you just call your friend?
Mm-hmm.
And he's probably giving me the high five. Yeah, I'm like, no. No.
Yeah, no.
I remember being a teenager and the word was, yo, B.
Yeah.
Yo, B. But I found out what B really was.
What was B?
What? B-I-T-T.
I didn't know that.
And I was like, what? I cut that word out of my vocabulary really quick.
Well, you know, I mean, hold on.
I thought it was cool. I was like, what's up, B?
Yo, B, what's up, B?
What's up, B? What's up?
What's up, B?
Found out
back in the hip hop days, that's what it meant. It was just B, yo, B. Or my boss's favorite one, what up, son? She loves saying that to me. I don't know why. She'll call me up like 7:30 in the morning. And I'll be like, hello. She goes, what up, son? I'll be like, really, boss? Really? It's too early for that. But it's like, what up, son? Oh, Lord. Really? You know, but B was B. Later on, and it's like, you know how back in the days we used to say certain things. Today, everything is so homophobic. Like, we'll say something. Back in the days, it's like, oh, dang, I can't even think of nothing right there. But back in the day, it's like, okay, when I got into DJing heavily in the hip hop, I used to use DL. DL was my name because that's the first letter and the last letter of my name. Take everything out the middle. DL. You know, then it was like, oh, then there's DL Hughley. But then when the download thing came out, it was like, oh, so you're DL, huh? And I was like, really? Come on. Come on. I had the name before that. And then when you say certain things, everything is pause or no homo. And I was like, yo, man, I'm tired of people saying that. It's just like, let's talk.
Yeah.
You don't talk no more. Now you got to talk in code or you got to have an English dictionary with you.
Way too many acronyms.
Right. And it's like, man, listen, whatever. You know, you take the thing what you're going to think anyway. So,
on a lighter note, I just learned what HMU means.
HMU?
Okay, you got to like.
Hit me up.
Oh, Lord.
Well, was it OMW?
On my way.
Yeah, but H.
See, we have to catch up with
Yeah,
what's
we do.
going on.
I'm gonna have to, get some teenagers, buckle down.
Yeah.
Tell them what is that.
My
record
mother
it.
just learned GM. Good morning.
Okay. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
That's
I
why.
have a cousin who decided to name her daughter where her initials are "Oh my God."
OMG.
Yes,
Really?
I was like, oh no.
So her name is OMG?
Her initials are OMG.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I was like, why? Why?
I mean, that's why I got 23 nieces and nephews, so I can actually keep up with a lot of this stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. 23 nieces and nephews, and I adopted your kids as my god kids.
Yes, you did.
Because
Rolls them ransom for cupcakes.
yeah.
Oh, you're the cupcake lady.
Don't mind. Well, I used to be a baker, and I taught my daughters how to bake certain things. So now they're like, oh, I'm going to do this then for myself and start my own bakery. And they're like, hey, Daryl, cupcake.
Yeah, I was a
that's
guinea pig. She brought over tarts.
And then, when I do think I feel like, oh, you know what? I want to make this. I'm going to make this French tart today. And then I go out, get everything, come home and go, I made the French tart. I'm not going to eat it, but you guys can have some. Hey, Daryl. French tart?
Yummy, yum, yum.
Yes.
Oh my God. You didn't get to have the camouflage cupcakes.
The who?
The tie-dye cupcakes.
Tie-dye.
Tie-dye cupcakes.
Yum, yum, yum. They disappeared into the stomach.
It did.
See,
In my defense,
see, I need
the
to knock on your
family
door.
ate it. I didn't get any.
I need to knock on your door every day.
You smell something good at my house. Well,
But
when I get rid of the cat.
Did you guys find something here in the
Yeah.
hallway? Just knocking for no
Matter of fact,
reason.
did I knock on your door
You
one
have,
day?
Daryl. You have knocked on my door, but like, I smell fried chicken.
Right.
I was like, I deliver it.
And I bet you it was around the corner too. It was like 2 blocks down.
No.
Probably so. Right. Probably so.
So I was like right there, like, what y'all get?
Yeah.
What you mean? You made this?
Like with sweat on his forehead.
My daughter, Daryl came, knocked on my door earlier, and my 4-year-old was at the door with a brownie. He's like, where'd you get that? Your mama made it? And looked at me like, what did you do?
Yes,
I was like, no,
yes,
that's a
yes.
little Debbie. I am not going to make them little Jimmies.
Oh, no?
Too much work.
Oh, okay.
You know how hard it is to make candy Jimmies? Hours process. It's an art
Yeah.
that I just didn't have the patience for at the moment.
Okay. All right. Well,
But brownies, sure. Walnuts? Walnuts okay?
Yeah, walnuts is good. I ain't allergic to walnuts.
I might just make some brownies tomorrow. Oh, no, wait. Friday.
Friday?
Sorry, I have class tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, once
In the
again,
meantime, I'm sorry. I'd like to give a shout out to my people in LaGuardia Community College.
Go LaGuardia.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Make us proud.
Shout out to Soul Rebel, wherever you
Soul
are.
Rebel,
Yes,
yeah.
definitely Soul Rebel, wherever you are.
Yeah, Soul
Rebel.
Rebel. I was a little hurt behind that, but
Don't be
I
hurt.
understand,
We're here, Daryl.
Yeah, I hear, but I was
We
looking
get
so
jealous.
forward to meet.
Hey, we're Dominican. We get jealous.
Oh, she's Dominican too, by the way.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Awesome. Oh, you're in trouble.
No,
She
you know
was
why?
actually
Because
born there.
I
was?
blame my
she
dad
was.
for this because I've always asked him because he's so fond of Latin women, and around here all the older Latin women knew him. So when I would say, they would say, I'd walk down the street and don't remember them, and when I was younger, but they would remember me, and I'd be like, "Hi, mama," and they'd be like, "Hi," and I'd be like, "Why do I know her?" They'd be like, "Yeah, they know your father." I'm like, "Oh." So one day I asked my dad, "Okay, I know I love mom. I know you love mom to death. Why didn't you get you a Latin woman?" He was like, "What?" Well, we're from actually 139th Street, Lenox Avenue, so there wasn't a lot of Latin people there. So when he came here, it was like, "Oh, you just found a free fall. Now you don't know how to act." And I think it rubbed off for me because like growing up here, when I first moved here, it was nothing but Jews. This was a Jewish.
Yeah, 174th and for Washington, all that.
Yeah, it was
Orthodox
all
Jews.
Jewish.
The
And-
building where I lived in 174th and St. Nicholas was all Jews.
And,
yes.
And I don't,
And
one
Russians.
summer, I don't remember what summer it was, but after this one summer, boom, Latin
All the
people.
Dominicans.
I
Dominicans
don't even know-
invaded.
Listen, I don't even know what to call
I'll be
it.
honest with you. You know where I can tell you exactly where the Dominican invasion started.
Where?
On Post Avenue.
Ooh. Oh,
Yeah.
Inwood?
On Post, yes, on Post Avenue, because Henry Winkler, since it was just a Jewish neighborhood, he's actually Jewish.
Fonz?
The Fonz lived on
Fonz.
Post Avenue in the 70s, 60s and 70s, before he got cast for Happy Days, right?
Wow.
And he was Jewish. He's like his family was one of the last Jews in the neighborhood. And then he moved out. My mom's like, I remember him, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, seriously? She's like, yeah, he lived on the block. I'm like, oh my
He
God.
used to turn on the freaking arcade for us every time he banged on it.
What? She was like, yeah, he was around. He was a good looking guy. He was like the only, Jew around. We knew he didn't look Jewish either. And he was a really nice guy. And she was like, then when they didn't see him anymore, she goes, and then Grandma came over and Tia came over and everybody took over Post. And I'm like, really? He goes, and everybody else from, when you come from the Dominican Republic, you don't know anybody, so you're going to go into the neighborhood that you know somebody from your town.
Yeah.
So that was all a Post. And then they just spread from there.
Well,
that's what he was saying later.
You say Dominican. I don't know what to call them, but I know. I remember one summer I was coming from the basketball courts on 168th Street, and this guy, I had my watch, and I saw this guy where the Audubon Ballroom used to be back in the day, and I said, "Excuse me, you got the time?" And he started speaking Spanish, and I was like, I thought he looked like me. I thought he was a brother for real. And then he started Spanish. I'm sitting there looking at him like, okay, yeah, thanks. And when I got around the block, I had the puzzled look still, and they was like, yo, D, you all right? I'm like, yeah, man, I just saw this. I guess he was a brother, and that's when I found out what Dominicans were, and I was like, yo, I asked this black dude, he just came out in Spanish, and he was like, he wasn't black. I said, he looked like me. He's like, he was a Dominican. I knew what a Puerto Rican was. I was like, what is a Dominican? They was like, oh.
He could be Cuban.
Yeah.
He could be Cuban. Yeah.
Listen, as far as Latin, PR was the only thing I knew around here.
Oh.
And then it's like, then you started getting the Ecuadorians, the Mexicans. It started becoming a free-for-all.
And in California, they think everyone that's Spanish
is
probably
Puerto
Mexican.
Rican. Puerto
Mexican.
Rican. And it's ironic because I had a friend who actually moved to California, and she, everybody's like, Jennifer Lopez. She's like, yeah, Jennifer Lopez, nothing. I have my friend Janique. And they're like, who is she? Oh, she's Dominican. They were like, what's that?
What is that?
Literally, they didn't know what Dominican was. Yo, she's from Dominican Republic. They're like, what is that? She was like, okay, it's an island between Cuba and Puerto Rico. And she was there. They still didn't know what the hell. They were like, Jennifer Lopez? And I'm like, no. Far from it.
Jenny from the block.
No.
Yeah.
And now it's that a lot of Dominicans, as artists are coming out. And even writers.
We got Juno Diaz.
Which,
Pulitzer Prize
no
winner.
boss, but happens to be my second cousin.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
And, from Baitoa.
And I went to CUNY up on 214th and Broadway last week. And in the lobby was all the Dominican women that were in either journalists, movie stars, some were singers. And I was like, damn. Nice. And I'm talking about it wasn't like one or two pictures. It was so many, I was like.
There's a lot. There's actually a website, and it's a Dominican artist website, and it has a list of up and coming and old singers, models, actors. Journalists, radios, DJs, anything in media, they're on there, all Dominicans.
Yeah, and I'm sure they're probably sitting up there in that CUNY college lobby, because I was like, I knew some of them by face, just didn't know their name, and I was sitting there like, oh, okay, cool, and I was like, oh, she's Dominican? Oh, okay, all right then, wow. I was like, oh, okay, and but one thing I have to say about our nationalities, it don't crack.
We don't. Sound like 75.
I'm done. But still, hey.
But you multiply that by.
Hey, and you know the old saying, she can still get it. So hey, 75, yeah, she can get it. Yeah, that's how we talk. So it's like we keep it real. But you look at some of the other people, Caucasians. They hit 35, you'd be like, what? Man, well, you had a rough life. What you been? Wow, it's just that. But that's why I love my my peoples. All my other peoples. I can't, I got to say.
I love everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, I love everybody too. But
Until somebody,
well, I always got that thing growing up. It's like, if she can't use your comb, don't bring her home. So, so that was our speech to, because she
I
had.
don't get it. In the 80s, I don't understand. What
She
does
said,
that mean?
it's 6 of us. It's me and I have 5 other brothers. So coming up, like my oldest brother, he traveled the world playing basketball. So he was dating Germans and Argentinians, and he got kids by these women. And I remember my mom telling the rest of us, yeah, that's fine, nice and dandy, good, whatever. But if she can't use your comb, don't bring her home. So I was like, okay, I don't get that. But it took a minute. If she can't,
get it? I don't get it.
I go out of 2 ways with it.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that one out.
I'm waiting to see what next hint Daryl's gonna give me.
If she can't, her hair. If it ain't like mine's,
then don't bring her home.
But see, I don't understand.
So it's like white girls don't use combs like we use.
Oh.
So that's what the thing was. If she can't use your comb, don't bring her home. You can date her, just don't bring her here.
So she has tangled up hair.
If she had hair like you,
then bring her to your house.
Then I can bring her home. I can introduce her to mom and dad.
I guess to do some braids.
Hey, the white girls would have to do some dookie braids or something. But
That's terrible.
But that's how my mom was,
Wow.
But
Okay.
Yeah, that's how she was. So. Yeah. So.
You're lucky, Daryl. I didn't get advice like that.
No.
No. My mom and dad was like, just stay away from them.
What? Just
really?
Yeah, but mom and dad was like, stay away from everybody.
Say.
Stay away.
They wanted you to stay.
They scared the hell out of me.
They wanted you to be pure. And,
yeah. At one point, I thought they were just like trying to recruit me to be a nun. Because, at one point I was just running around everybody. God bless you, my son. God bless you, my daughter. I don't know what my parents want. They tell me not to touch nobody.
I went to Catholic school for 12 years.
Yes.
I felt the same way.
Yes.
Nope, never been. They never thought about
fun times, Catholic school.
Yeah, rolling up the skirts.
Yeah, of course. As soon as you walk out the door, 3 blocks down, roll up the skirt, lower your socks,
put some eyeliner
put on some makeup on the train before you get on the school bus, because they have to see you in a certain way.
That's how y'all got that bad rep when they used to say about Catholic school girls.
That's right.
They was like,
no matter how cold it was, that skirt was going up.
If you didn't, then you were the outcast.
Yeah. And your little knee-high socks.
And we have like Spanish parents. They made sure the skirt went way below the knee. Yes, way below the knee.
What is those?
Mine was so low that when I rolled it up, it looked like I had another shirt tucked into my other shirt. Because I needed a belt.
I got slick. I saved up some money, went to a tailor, a dry cleaner, and I was like, all right, Velcro is the new thing. I need you to put this on my uniform so it looks longer. And it just looked a little like crumpled up a little, but then what I had to do is take off the bottom part as soon as it was that, put it on my back, put it as a headband, and I was out.
No way.
Until they caught on.
I would have had detention.
Ooh, no, I didn't get detention. My parents caught on. Oh, detention?
Yeah,
I
because she
wish.
has to do laundry. When she saw the skirt like looking like that, she saw you on the street.
No. Snitches.
Oh.
Snitches. Some girl couldn't stand me. Was like, oh, I know your dad.
So it's
because your dad is my dad's friend, so I got your back. You want to bring my okay?
No play dates for y'all, huh?
Blah 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 blah.
No play dates for y'all.
Stitches. What? And what's worse is I think her brother had a crush on me, and I had long hair down to like my butt. Oh, so and so likes him. Yes. Cleopatra cut.
You got bullied?
No, my dad cut my hair because her sister had a crush. Her brother had a crush on me, and he loved me for my long hair. And I didn't know. I had no idea. This kid bothered me, and I used to be like, "Oh my God, he hates me," but it was that.
That's what they say. Yeah, if he bothers you or hits on you, that means he like you.
Yeah, but I didn't know. I was kid, and he was like, "Oh, I don't like your hair that way anymore. Give it a Cleopatra cut."
Nowadays, that's called street bullying. So
That's street bullying.
Yeah, and I look at today's kids. I have my partner down in D.C. He works school safety, school, and he's like, yo, he said, you can't even talk to the kids like, how they used to talk to us. He said, because those kids that are feeling that certain way, you have to caress them, you have to mold them. Like, I was like, really? He said, yeah, they don't take, bullying. It was like, for us back in the day was more snapping. They talk bad about your socks, or if you had hand-me-downs. Yeah, today you can't, it's not like that.
These kids go deep nowadays. They go psychologically deep.
Yeah, like they go in your background. I'm like, damn, you should work for that.
They'll even post pictures about you and say stuff about you and go on to the internet.
It's like, man, you need to work for the NSA or something, bro. You gonna dig that deep in my background?
I'm saying they need to go work for the IRS or something. Right. They want to start digging into somebody's background.
Yeah, you gonna get a job early in life. But yeah, so that's it. So as we're coming up on the final minutes of the show, what else we got? So you think we can get Soul Rebel in here?
Let's see.
Next week, I would love to have her.
So
you gonna come back, right?
On Wednesday.
I shall come back.
Okay. Huh?
I was just shouting out to Soul that we need her on Wednesday.
Yeah, we need you on Wednesday. I understand. She got little ones?
Little ones?
Yeah. Kids?
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
I thought you meant something else.
Oh.
Do you have little ones or just your cat?
Okay.
No.
So lucky. So lucky. Both of you are so lucky.
Yeah, I just get up and go. I get to do what I have to. I don't know how I would be if I had kids. I don't know if I'd be able to get up and go and do my art. I don't know if I'd be a frustrated mother. I don't know. Or a frustrated artist.
Everything is up and down. I think I myself find a lot of things to write about because of my kids.
Yeah.
And because of my youngest, I actually had dabbled in children's literature and wrote a few books about her.
Oh,
and it was cute because I was pregnant with her and I was like, oh my God, what did I get myself into? Pregnant with my fourth child. And the relationship I was in, he has kids from his previous marriage and I have kids from my previous marriage. So it was like Brady Bunch in the hood.
Okay.
So now then we had a child.
Okay. Oh.
So we're like, okay, wow, baby, you got backup. So I started writing about, so one day this guy who got a divorce and had some kids met this girl who had a divorce and had some kids, and they got together and they had a kid, and then everybody's just like looking at her. So then she's a star of her own little thing.
Just no Alice.
It's cute. So
there's no Alice involved.
No, there's no Alice involved.
No Alice,
it's
okay.
a BB.
Oh, Alice in Wonderland?
Alice from Brady Bunch. The
Alice.
maid.
Yes. No, no maid.
No maid.
No maid.
So no Alice.
The kids are the maids.
But you was reaching for something when we said to Alice. What you got?
I thought you said Alice in Wonderland because I drew something from Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, come on.
Whip it out, girl.
Hold it out. She holding
I love
out.
Alice in Wonderland.
She holding out on us.
I'm saying,
Right.
I see mad stuff and no show.
And that was one of the biggest pictures.
Oh my God.
Look.
I got my Mad Hatter.
Oh my God, I am a huge Hatter fan.
Ooh.
I wanted to dress up like his daughter for Halloween once.
I like that. That's hot right there.
And then I have the.
I love this medium. Oh my God.
And Tweedledee and Tweedledum. I love
Oh, I love. Oh my God, it looks so.
Hold on, what is that? Pop
French.
Like
Yeah.
pop out
Yeah.
art.
Mhm.
That's what's up.
I would love to do like a little cartoon book and maybe
Pop
this
up?
size and have like interactive children. Yeah. Yeah.
Because I have these 4 crudely written books, no illustration, because I can't. But
you could publish your own book. You could draw
I know.
and then write it.
I don't.
Because sometimes publishing companies, they won't want you to do the cartoons. They just want you to write it. Or
I
one or
can't
the
even
other.
stick figures, honey. Stick figures.
But stick figures rock too.
True. I don't think I could display kind of emotions with my stick figures.
So
though.
we're gonna have you on with some literature. It's an
I
art.
would love to do some
This is
comic
called
books
the
for children.
indie artist
Yeah, we could collaborate,
showcase.
totally.
So we need to.
Why, Daryl? Thank you.
Yeah, you can, other than showcase the food, showcase some of that literature.
Food. True. Put some cupcakes right here for you.
On the shape of cartoons.
Or maybe some Jello
Or
shooters for the
draw
host.
cookies.
Boy, Pops, you got me in trouble there.
I'm gonna
boy.
have to make a cookie. Says D Mecca.
Yeah.
Pops got me in trouble. I ain't gonna leave. Boss, I hope you're not listening. You will not get neither one of their numbers. I will make sure you will not get into their numbers so you can call and no, we're not doing that. But cool. I mean, yeah, the Alice in Wonderland. We can y'all can do a collabo. I like to be the first on that. The
Collaboration.
the book and artwork. Yeah.
Definitely.
So, wait, Lakita's asking if we're gonna dance?
No, that was earlier when y'all was
Doing a little
dancing
jig.
too.
Oh.
Yeah, that was. But yeah, she will ask. Get your swerve on.
I dance every Tuesday. I'm dancing every Tuesday.
Oh, dancing every
Where'd you go?
Tuesday.
It's called Tony Touch. At Tony Touch.
Toka.
At the Delancey on 198 Delancey Street. Tony Toka.
Tony Toka.
Yeah, hip hop producer.
The thing he does on Tuesdays is called
Toka Tuesdays.
Toka Tuesdays, right? Yeah,
Pete
yeah.
Rock will be there this Tuesday. Pete Rock, yes.
Damn, I'm out of time. Shit. No, I could be back by then. Pete Rock, CL Smooth.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh my God.
He'll be at Tony Toka.
You feel really, really old.
Yeah, cause so you know. Oh well, then again, you took a picture with a friend of mine's. Butter L.
Butter L.
Yes,
Butter L.
represent
love
Brooklyn.
Butter.
Big shout out to Butter L.
Butter L.
What's good?
DJ sometime. He does the first set at
Yeah,
at Tony
cause
Toka's.
I went down there. My first time I went, my boy was playing Clark Kent.
Clark Kent.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's actually he's my mentor, and one of my inspirations of doing what I do today, because he brought me into the club scene, into the industry, and to this day, his first compliment was, "Yeah, man, I thought you was just a security card that cracked jokes," and I was like, because I used to work at the Tunnel. I was a bouncer at the Tunnel, and
I remember.
yeah, back in the day,
Tunnel.
Johnny Donnell was the main DJ back then, and one day I was sitting outside playing one of my mixtapes in my truck, and we was all security was gathered around. This is before we opened, and I saw Johnny Donnell come in. I was sitting on the stairs. He came and brought his records. He came back, but he was standing behind me, so I didn't know that. And he was rocking. They say he was there for like 20 minutes, just rocking. And then he said, "Yo, who made that tape?" And man, I tell you, if it wasn't for friends, I don't know about enemies. Everybody pointed to me like I stole the cookie out the cookie jar. It was like boom. And I was like, "Oh man, damn! I can't even rub that off." He was like, "Yo, you did that?" I was like, "Yeah, a little something I did in the house." And he was like, "Yo, I got a proposition for you." And I'm sitting there looking at him. What? Oh. He says, next Friday, open up for me for 2 hours. I'll pay you.
Wow.
And I was like, yeah, me coming up, everything was more your word is bond and seeing is believing. And I was like, yeah, okay, cool. All right. And he was dead serious. He was like, yeah. So I brought some records just in case. I said, just in case, he was just pulling my leg. And the next Friday I came in. And the girl that does the door, she was like, yeah, Johnny said for you to go upstairs and open up on the main floor. Huh? The main floor?
Wow.
He was like, yeah, dead serious. And I was like, oh, you talking about somebody nervous? Because it was like, I was so used to my people, this, here. And I was like, wow. And I think probably after the third record, all the butterflies was going. I started rocking out, this, that, and the third. So I did my thing. Now, this is my first Friday. I get ready. Johnny comes up. He's like, yo, let me, bring my records up, get myself situated. And I'm going to come on. So after I do my little set, I get ready to pack up. I turn around. Clark Kent is standing there. And I'm looking at him like, yo. He's like, oh. I thought you were just a security guard that cracked jokes. And I was like, I do a little something, something. He said, little something, something. I don't do what you do. Now, Clark Kent, that was Dana Dane's DJ back in the day, and he traveled the world. So he's like, yo. He said, I ain't never heard nobody mix oil and water. And I was like, okay, I know I wasn't that great in science, but I know oil and water don't mix. He said, no, you don't get it. You made oil and water mix. He said, because what you play, your ear is so different when y'all was saying how if you have an art and it's not, I heard it, early today. Big shout out to my man DJ Iceman. Said if you're into whatever you're into, any type of art, and it's dope to you, it's for other people to catch up to what you're doing. And that's what he meant when he said you mix oil and water. And I was like, that's a compliment? He was like, yeah. And I was like, wow. Next thing I know, I'm doing the Freak Nigga with Clark Kent. He got me my first job at Kiss FM. When we had Kiss FM. That's how I met Uncle. No, that's the win because the door is not fully closed. That's how I met Uncle Red. Uncle Red Alert.
Red Alert is one of my neighbors. He lives around my neighborhood.
Yeah. He back and forth because he lives in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Mostly. That's how I basically got my, because of Clark Kent, that's how I got my stripes in the music industry. You know, I talk, that's the only thing if I brag about anything, I'll brag about that because for me, a lot of people don't get that break. Or if they do get the break, they don't know how to cherish it or how to be humble with it. You know, some dudes, they get that break, their head gets swole, can't go, you don't know how to walk in the door no more. And, but yeah, Clark Kent, was opening up a Toka Tuesday.
Yep.
And that's when I met.
So you know the host, Voodoo Ray.
Yeah, that's why I met. That's
my homie.
And I met Cadillo.
I've heard of Voodoo
Dominican
Ray.
too.
Yeah. I met him, and I was like, yeah, so and so. He's like, you're D Mecca, and I was like, well, yeah, my original name was Big D, DJ Big D from the Tunnel, and he was like, I remember you. I was like, how do you remember me? I'm sure I wasn't all that big, I played with Africa Bambaataa. You remember DJ Moby? You don't know who Moby is? Moby is like more of like, he started EDM music back in the day then, but he was looking like.
Yeah, then I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he was, back then he used to look like the guy from Fast, Sean Penn from Fast Time, Richmond High with the blonde hair, the surfer dude. Yeah. That's what Moby used to look like.
Really?
And I played with him.
He just won a Grammy. He almost, Taylor Swift handed him the Grammy or
something.
Okay.
Moby, Tea Shop Downtown, Moby?
No, he just DJ Moby is his name. I don't know what other,
No, I think he opened the tea shop downtown.
I think he might have.
Like on the Lower East Side, TV or something.
Something like that.
Yeah. I've DJed with him. I've met all my heroes. I met Pete Rock. I've met Jazzy Jeff. I've met every DJ hero I had. Marley Marl.
They all played at Tony Toka.
Yeah, man. And I went down there and damn, they lost my mind. I was like. The only bad part about it was getting back uptown.
Yeah, because then you got to take the F, and so sometimes the F doesn't run right.
I caught a cab. I was like,
watch the highway, call a cab.
I took
all the way
my
downtown. I'm not going to risk it.
But you know what? It was always worth it. Even if I had to be at work at 8 o'clock the next morning and take care of PK kids, I was there till 4 o'clock in the morning, nonstop dancing.
Mm-hmm.
That is how that place gets me.
I used my last $25 on the cab ride back. It was like $25 at the meter. Just got me to 125th Street. I was like, yo, man, drop me off on Broadway. I'll hop the train from here. And he was like, he said, nah, man, you know what? You my last fare. He took $25, cut the meter off, dropped me. I said, you know what? Just drop me off 155th Street, Riverside. I'll walk up there. He said, you sure? I was like, yo, man.
Oh, that was nice.
Thanks a lot, man. And just, I'll act like I just got off the train. He was like, yo. But yeah, that Tony, where are they at now? Where is it? What spot are they at?
At Delancey, 198 Delancey Street.
Was it there that I went?
Right by not the Brooklyn Bridge, the Williamsburg Bridge.
Okay, yeah. No, they weren't. When I went, it was more off Canal Street.
Yeah.
I forgot the name of the spot, but
it was Santos.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
so
then they moved it. Yeah.
Oh,
and then it was Sutra, and they moved it from there too.
Yeah, I remember Sutra.
Yeah, Sutra.
You saying Pete Rock will be there on Tuesday?
Yes, he is. Yeah.
I didn't have classes.
Huh?
Yeah.
I didn't have classes.
Tuesday night?
I'll be in school till like 8.
It starts at 1 o'clock in the morning. That's when it starts getting
That's what I'm saying. You ain't saying nothing? Dude.
Midnight, that's when it starts getting
Oh, yeah.
popping.
Club nap. Oh my God, I gotta take a club nap.
Wow. She said
Because
club nap.
hey, I have to sit off my 4-year-old in school early in the morning.
Miss a little bit.
Yeah, it doesn't look good when the child's absent because of the parent.
Clubbing on a
Really
Tuesday.
bad example. I mean, I could probably work something out somewhere, but like, pick up my child early, drop her off.
Yeah, man. So yeah, and that's basically what attracted me to her. When I peeped out her profile on Facebook, I was like, hold up. I was like what, she's in hip hop like that? I was like, oh, okay. I reached out to her, and I think I just asked, just told her who I was, what I was doing.
You thought I was a guy.
No, I didn't.
Oh, I thought you thought I was a guy because of who I was painting. I was like, for real? Because I painted the Biggie.
With the name Maravel.
I don't know if he had seen my name yet.
I don't think I said no. Because I saw her painting on someone else's profile, and I clicked it, and I was like, oh, let me see what they doing here. And I went to her page, and yeah, that's right, y'all. So if I get your name, I am a FB. I'm a Facebook profiler. I will check out your profile.
That's what it's for.
Yeah, basically. So, and I like what she did, and I just hit up and said, yo, listen, this is what I'm doing, blah, blah, blah. So she was the first guest of STBRN's Indie Artist Showcase.
I didn't know that. I thought this went on.
Yeah, because I started this, about a year ago, and it slowed down because artists weren't sending in their stuff. You know, I was putting on advertisements, this, that, and the third. And they weren't, you know, I've had some indie artists. That's why if you saw my rant last week, I went in on indie artists because they act too diva-ish. And it's like, yo, you're struggling just like the next man, like I am. I'm not going to chase you to ask you to play your stuff. If you want me to play it, you would give it to me. I wouldn't have to get the excuses. So I stopped it, and then I was like, well, looking on Facebook again, I'm like, you know what, there's too much stuff out of here. You know, there's a couple that lives in the building in 6G. Raph and his girlfriend, Patty Duke. They're hip hop artists.
Patty Duke?
Okay. I was like, Patty Duke, that's her real name?
That's her name. That's a rap name, but I don't know if that's her real name. And as a matter of fact, I played one of their cuts earlier.
That's a weird name to have.
Patty Duke?
Yeah, seeing that someone's already named Patty Duke.
Yeah, and
she's still alive.
And what the Dukes of Hazzard was all about.
Patty Duke is Sean Austin's mother.
Something like that. But,
yeah.
you know, rap names,
that guy who's in the Lord of the Rings that plays Frodo's friend who helps him go on. His dad is the Adams from Gomez from Adam's Family.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. So, you know, but, you know, they've been in this building just 35 years. I've been here 37. And when I saw their mother, I was like, man, listen, I know that lady since I was yay high. You know, so I started indie artists again, and I told my boss, I said, let's start this again because a lot of indie artists cry that nobody follows them, nobody supports them. Here's your platform. What you gonna do with it?
I always feel you have to earn that. You have to earn that. It comes with time. It comes with dedication. It comes with experience.
It
to
does
have a lot of followers.
Right, it does. But if you're sitting there complaining about no one supports you, you're not. What are you doing to get noticed so people can support you? You know, I didn't like lay her out, but I had to tell her, this girl, indie artist on here, I had to tell her about herself. You're an R&B artist. So far, neo soul is somewhat dead if you're not out there pushing it yourself. Yes, you're doing other major radio, but I'm an independent artist myself. My station is independent. You crying about I need to buy your album. I'm like, okay, I'll buy your album. Now I'm asking you for an interview. You want me to chase you? I'm not going to do that. You know, I said this is the problem with singers, independent artists, hip hop independent artists. I think they hustle the hardest because they'll give a. If I own a country station, I'm like, yo, all I do is play country music. Yo, man, here, listen to my demo. What is this? Hip hop.
Well, country and hip hop, they kind of go hand in hand.
True,
way, you know?
but if I'm a white boy with a country station, a starving hip hop artist, he don't care. Here's my demo.
That's true. That's true. Get it out there.
Yo, dude, I don't play nothing but Christian music. Here's my demo, the clean version. You know, so for me, you know, yes. Sir, what are you?
Sir is looking for outdoor.
I don't know what he's doing.
He's like, I want to leave.
He
doesn't want to leave because he goes out that window and comes right back inside. Like, hey, I don't know what I was thinking.
Right, you know, my bad.
I was contemplating other things. I thought better.
Shout out to any independent artist. Whether, like I said, when you're an artist, you draw, you say poetry. I'm gonna try to get my man brother Earl, who's a big time poet, to come up, and one of my childhood friends. If you sing, if you rap, like I said, hit us up, info at She's the Boss Radio. You know, you can send in your demo. If you have artwork coming, you know, like Miss Mejia. See, I tell you, I'm bad.
Honey,
I failed Spanish. I know you can't do front.
Mejia.
Mejia.
You know how many times I've said that already? I'm gonna
Mejia.
Mejia.
There you go. Mejia.
You know what? I'm gonna give
Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. My 4-year-old Spanish is this.
I'm gonna give me a recorder. It's just with her name on it. So when I come to say her name,
Mejia.
there you go, and it will be on time. But like I said, if independent artists, hit us up. Info at She's the Boss Radio. Attention, D Mecca. Like I said, I'll play your stuff. You know, long it's not so much clean, but responsible, so to speak. Because I mean, we all have different types of art, different types of rap, different types of things we sing about. I just don't want no garbage. You know, make sure I can hear it. It's clear. You know, at least MP3, you know, formatted. And we'll see. You know, hopefully next week we'll have Janique.
Soul Rebel.
Hopefully, I would love to have Soul Rebel here because I was dying because I seen the videos, but I wanted to actually have some music of hers to play. You know, but hopefully we'll have it here.
She writes her melody, she writes the lyrics, she writes in Spanish and English.
Wow.
Reggaeton, hip hop, and she paints with us, yeah.
Make sure I have a haircut next week.
Oh boy.
So, gee, she
Looking
had to go. Are you gonna come back with her next week?
Sure.
Okay, so then now we have 2 hosts and a guest next week.
Awesome.
Oh, good. You know, I'll bring out some. Hopefully, we can get Miss Joey Cupcake to make my cupcakes.
Yay, cupcakes.
Oh,
Yes.
And I'll bring the milk. Just remind me to bring some milk.
No, I'm good. I'm lactose intolerant, so you know.
Oh, almond milk. I'm
Soy
lactose
milk.
intolerant too.
You know, I'm mad at that because like growing up, you used to drink milk out the gallon like it was going out of style.
Right, and I used to eat cream cheese like it was going out of style, and now
You hit a certain age, it's like, whoa, hold up, wait a second. Time out, y'all. I'll be back. Anybody got deodorants, incense, something? Yeah, you know, it's like wow. But
tea has replaced that.
Yeah, it do. So next week, that'll be our show, and you know, like I said, any last words?
Wow, I'm excited about next week already.
Me too.
Super excited about next week.
Next week?
Yes,
Yeah.
super
See?
excited.
Gonna love her paintings.
Are you gonna bring some more pieces?
Maybe I'll bring some new stuff next week. Maybe I'll paint. Indeed, who knows?
That'd be nice.
Ooh.
Paint under some inspirational music.
Yeah.
Yes, cause
Ooh, light painting while the show is going on.
Yes.
I'll do that.
Yes, do that. Because like I told you, next Monday, I will be in the DC Baltimore area. Why did I forget? Now you think I messed up her name? I forgot this guy's whole name.
You're worse than John Travolta.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Wow.
You know Raheem Devon. You know what Raheem Devon. Raheem Devon has this guy who paints while he performs. I will be meeting him next Monday at Meet Me Mondays at Sobeys Restaurant in Lanham, Maryland, from 6:30 to 9:30, where he will be doing the same thing. As we interview him, he'll be painting. So that'll be hot.
That is.
We're gonna have.
Yes.
We're gonna do the video as
You're
well.
taking radio to another level.
Yeah, we gonna try to, and then that'll be on Monday. Then on Wednesday, she comes in and paints. Love it, love it, love it, love it. You gotta love it, you gotta love it. So, any last words, Marvel?
That's it. Oh, my Instagram, if you want to give out my Instagram.
Go ahead, give out all your info.
Yep, Instagram is MARIVEL333. And then my Facebook is Marivel Mejia. MARIVELMEJIA.
Mejia, you heard that, right? You heard
Mejia.
that. Mejia. Damn, what the hell? I think if I don't think about it, it comes out.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Yeah,
you
Mejia.
think about it too hard, you're like, Mejida. And I'm like, no.
Mejia.
Mejia.
Melilla.
Mejia.
Malala.
We're gonna get you more Latin flavor in here.
Oh, you can write it on the wall and practice.
We graffiti it on the wall so you'll never
Or
forget.
tattoo it on your forehead.
Tag the wall.
How's that gonna help me if it's on my forehead? I gotta walk around with a mirror. Yeah.
You have to have it backwards every time you read it on the mirror.
Okay, that's what's up. So, till next week, y'all. It's yours truly, D Mecca. She's the Boss Radio Indie Artist Showcase, and we're out.
I'm just trying to give you the large picture. Watch me work.
They gotta bring something to get something. They gotta bring something to get something.